Hello everyone, and let us turn towards the next problem of vector differentiation. Here find del r, then second question is find del of f of r, and third one is del of r square. In fact, these problems we can ask show that. So means this is our formula. Find del r is equal show that del r is equal to r bar upon r, right? This is del of f of r is f dash of r into r bar upon r. We have to remember these identities. We have to use these formulas to prove vector identities. So always keep in your mind, remember this, always read daily so that you can remember this, right? So first we find del r. Now what is r? First, to understand r I need r bar. Always we write r bar is equal to, hope you have remember it, xi bar plus yj bar plus zk bar. This is our r bar, and from that I can find r is equal to modulus of r bar, that is under root of x square plus y square plus z square. Now I make a square of both side. I get r square is equal to x square plus y square plus z square. Clearly, let us find three derivatives. Derivative with respect to x, y, z. So suppose differentiate, I differentiate partially with respect to x. What is derivative of r square? It is 2r. Into derivative of r is dou r by dou x. Derivative of r we don't know, so it is dou r by dou x, just a notation. Is equal to derivative of x square with respect to x, it is 2x, and plus derivative of y square is 0, z square is 0. So 2 get cancel, I get, yes, dou r by dou x is equal to x upon r. Similarly, we can find dou r by dou y. On the same calculation, we will find same way y upon r, and third one dou r by dou z, it is z upon r. So we get x upon r, y upon r, z upon r. Correct? All three derivatives in our hand. Now del r. Del r is equal to, just like our del phi, r is scalar quantity. There is no ijk here. You can check. There is no ijk. So del r is equal to I bar dou r by dou x plus j bar dou r by dou y plus k bar dou r by dou z. So is equal to I bar x upon r, just we found it, dou r by dou x, it is x upon r, plus j bar, yes, tell me the next step, y upon r plus k bar z upon r. 1 upon r common, so I get x upon I, x I bar plus y j bar plus z k bar divided by r. So our answer is r bar upon r. Understood? So always keep in your mind this identity, del r is equal to r bar upon r. This is our important formula for proving the vector identities in the next step. Now we will prove the second one, b part. Del of f of r is equal to f dash of r into r bar upon r. So here del of f of r, simple trick we are going to use. Del of f of r, right? Del means derivative. We have found the derivatives along x, y, z axis. So del means derivative here. So take the derivative of f of r. Derivative of f of r is f dash of r, and into derivative of r is del r. Derivative of r is del r, right? But we have proved that del r is r bar upon r. So our answer is f dash of r into r bar upon r. Got it? Using this, the second del of r square, third one, del of r square we have to find. Now in place of f of r there is r square. So what is derivative of r square? Derivative of r square is 2r, right? And into derivative of r is del r. So here 2r into r bar upon r. So your answer is 2r bar. So in this way we will solve the problems on vector identities. Now we will see in the next video we will see the concept of directional derivatives, or let us start the concept of directional derivatives, right? Sorry, directional derivatives already we have studied. Now divergence of a vector function. So our next concept is divergence of a vector function. So let f bar is equal to f1 I bar plus f2 j bar plus f3 k bar be a vector function. This is our vector function f1 I bar plus f2 j bar plus f3 k bar. Then del dot f bar. See here, not del phi. It is del dot f bar, dot product. Del dot f bar is equal to divergence of f bar. Notation is this, or del dot f bar simply. There is no ijk here. Del dot f bar, it is dou f1 by dou x plus dou f2 by dou y plus dou f3 by dou z. There is no ijk, only scalar quantities, or you may say that component wise derivative with respect to x, y, z, there is no I bar, j bar, k bar. So derivative of f1 with respect to x, derivative of f2 with respect to y, derivative of f3 with respect to z. Let us do it for r bar. Xi bar plus yj bar plus zk bar. We have to take derivative of x with respect to x, it is 1. Derivative of y with respect to y, again 1. Derivative of z with respect to z, it is 1. So answer is 3. Del dot r bar is 3. Divergence of r bar is 3. Correct? Now very important definitions we have to define here. Solenoidal vector field. A vector field f bar, just concentrate, a vector field f bar is called solenoidal vector field if and only if del dot f bar is 0. If your dot product with del dot f bar is equal to 0, then we get solenoidal vector field. Now next concept is curl of a vector. Curl means cross product. Del cross f bar. Curl f bar means del cross f bar. F bar is our as usual f1 I bar plus f2 j bar plus f3 k bar, and cross product we know that we just take it by using determinant. So I bar, j bar, k bar, second one is dou by dou x, dou by dou y, dou by dou z, and here third vector is our f1, f2, f3. This f1, f2, f3 in f bar. I will show you in the example how to find it. Now irrotational vector field. See, for dot product we have solenoidal vector field, dot product equal to 0. Now irrotational means cross product equal to 0. So a vector field f bar is irrotational if and only if del cross f bar equal to 0. But this there is one more extra step here. If your vector field is irrotational, then you can find a scalar function phi. In engineering it may be called scalar potential, electric flux we called, or a scalar potential phi, scalar function or scalar potential, such that f bar is equal to del phi, f bar equal to del phi, or d phi is equal to f bar dot dr bar. I am just repeating this sentence, write it down properly so that you will able to solve the problems based on this. If f bar is irrotational, when it is irrotational, del cross f bar equal to 0, del cross f bar equal to 0, then we find scalar function phi such that f bar equal to del phi, or d phi is equal to f bar dot dr bar, d phi is equal to f bar dot dr bar. Now how we find that phi? Write down the formula for that. Phi is equal to integration of f1 dx. In your from your f bar, take f1 completely, integration of f1 dx, plus integration of f2 dy, but we want terms free from x. Keep in your mind, whenever we write f2 dy, we want terms free from x, plus integration of f3 dz, terms free from xy. Dz is there, so only z and constant terms required. So here terms free from xy plus constant. So phi is equal to integration of f1 dx plus integration of f2 dy, terms free from x, plus integration of f3 dz, terms free from xy, plus constant of the integration. Now the question is for you, find del cross f bar. In fact, r bar del cross r bar is xi bar plus yj bar plus zk bar. Do your calculation and find your answer. Thanks for watching.